Now, 40 African Union countries have written to the United Nations Security Council requesting the deferral of the cases against President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto at the International Criminal Court. This comes as the ICC judges allowed Chief Prosecutor Fatou Bensouda to add 2 more witnesses in her case against President Uhuru Kenyatta, including a Mungiki insider. KTN's Edith Kimani with the details.
Kenya has got a strong backing from the African Union to push for the suspension of ICC cases against President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy President William Ruto, and this letter is proof of it. 40 African countries have signed the letter to the United Nations Security Council, formally asking for deferral of the Kenyan cases at the ICC. In the letter, the AU countries argue that President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto need time away from the trials to especially fight terrorism in the country and in the region. The AU, according to observers, are being strategic by introducing a possible security lapse in the region. Under the UN Charter, the UNSC can suspend trials at the ICC for up to a year if the 2 leaders' presence at the hearings threatens international peace and security. However, the ICC judges are considered to have weakened the African Union's case when they ruled last week to allow President Uhuru to skip some sessions of his trial. The AU letter is, however, just the first of what could be weeks of bureaucratic red tape. But should the UNSC agree to the AU's request, then the ICC proceedings against the 2 Kenyan leaders will be halted the day the Security Council makes its decision. However, until a decision is reached, the cases against both the president and his deputy go uninterrupted, as demonstrated Wednesday. Trial Chamber 5B judges have allowed Fatou Bensouda's team to add 2 more prosecution witnesses in the case against President Uhuru Kenyatta. The witnesses, identified only as witness P66 and P548, are to replace the ones who withdrew from testifying. Fatou's team, however, has to reveal the identity of the 2, with P548 said to be a Mungiki insider. Inside Trial Chamber 5A, the trial of William Ruto and Joshua Sang continued Wednesday, with prosecution witness number 5 forced to recant his testimony that Ruto had said Kikuyus would be transported back to central Kenya.
What were the words that he said?
I understood what he said, that Kikuyu community were to be put on a pickup and taken back to central. That is how I understood it.
But he didn't say anything about Kikuyu. He didn't use that word. Is that correct?
Yes, he didn't use the word Kikuyu.
And he didn't use the word grabbers. Is that right?
Yes, he spoke about grabbers on that day.
Ruto's trial is set to be adjourned on November 1st. Edith Kimani, KTN.